Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. What day is it, Deirdre? I love Wednesdays, and I love this family. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. And Brandy knows what day it is. Pat Moss, good morning. It's prayer day. Come on in, you guys. Let's have a blast together. We'll start that day with the heart-brain coherence. So, hand on the heart. And slow down the breathing. Breathe in love and breathe out love. Breathe in peace and breathe out peace. Slowing everything down. Putting a smile on our face now for this next breath, because Spirit magnifies incredible loving energy. And then the very special breath that we do of pulling people into our heart. So breathe it into your heart center. Focus the energy there on somebody, whoever it may be. It could be an animal. It could be a place in the world. It could be a project. Whatever you want to pull into your heart. Deep, deep, deep inhale. See you giving that person or that animal a heart hug. Just hold them tight and say, I love you. And then exhale that energy out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful way to start a beautiful day. And isn't it a great day to have a great day? I think it is. I'm ready for a great day. I'm so excited about today. We are doing the angel class tonight, and spotlighted angel is Gabriel. So I'm so excited that you all are going to be on Zoom with me. Some of you, I love seeing your faces. And bring your questions. If you have a question about Archangel Gabriel, if there's something you've always wondered, or you just want Gabriel to say something special that you would like to hear about, then bring your questions. Good morning, Sherry Graham. So glad you're here. Pat Moss, Charlie Coons, and our Auntie Jean Lorio. Brandy says Serenity calls it Wacky Wednesday. It certainly is. Yeah, it's a day of joy. That's how I see it. A day to be joyful and happy in your heart and free. So let's do that. It is on Angel Speakers, Teri Angel page on Facebook, or I think I put the Zoom link into the Morning Cuppa chat, our messenger chat, Jean. All you do is click on it, and then it'll ask you to register for the class, and then you have the Zoom link. So you can come in tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Oh, Brandy, you hugged our Annie Banani. Oh, her horse. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so how's everybody doing? Everybody ready for this beautiful day? It's wet where I am. It rained all day yesterday. The grass is soggy. Little bit doesn't even like to go out and do her business out there in it. But there's also water standing in the yard. So they had said on the news there was a flood warning. I have not been out. I had enough groceries to last me for a few days, so I didn't even wander out into the world to see if there was flooding. So I don't know what's happening around the neighborhood and in the town, but please pray for this part of the world that this rain will lighten up, and it's supposed to rain, I think, all day today as well. So thank you for your prayers on that. And take this minute before we start at like around 8:30. I'll start reading the prayers, and just let me know if there's someone that you want me to add to that prayer list, because I can do that right now before I open it up. So let me know who, what, where, whatever you want to have included on the prayer list. And if they're not already on there, then we can go ahead and add their names. It's wet there too, Deirdre? Yeah, it's not my favorite time of year when it's cold and wet. I don't mind the rain if it's warm. Who likes to stop in the mud puddles and just go out in the rain and feel it falling on your face? I think that's one of the more fun things in life. And I think I must have done that a lot as a kid, because it just feels so good to be out and enjoying the freshness when it rains. I love to smell rain when it starts. Anybody else like that? Or am I just weird? Hi, Brookie. Brookie and Dylan and Max. Charlie says, is it the same link as last week, and do I have to register? It's going to be the same link every month. So it has its own Zoom number, meeting number, and password. It's in the Cuppa Messenger, you guys. I'll put it in there again today. And if you have not registered yet, then please do so, because I'd love to have you there tonight. Brandy says we're in a cold snow and ice warning until tomorrow. Snowing now, and it's 5 degrees. Ooh. Well, it's a little warmer than that here, Brandy, but it still feels cold and damp when it's rainy and it's this temperature. So I feel for you. And you like to play in the rain. Yeah, when it's warm out and you just feel that refreshing. It's like spraying a water hose lightly over top of you. I love that too. And you will stop in puddles. Oh, I knew you would, Deirdre. I hope. Pray for me to get home soon. Have been waiting for transport home for 2 hours. Oh my goodness. I would come and get you if I was over there. But there's a little bit of water in my way. Hope between me and you. Let's pray that they get there soon and you can get home and relax. Oh my gosh, Brandy, I haven't thought about mud pies in so long. Yeah, I made mud pies when I was a kid, and I ate them. We ate everything, I think. Don't remember eating grass, but yeah, we did do mud pies, and we pretended they were really, really good. Didn't kill us, so obviously our body could handle that, right? And Jean says, I have to make mud puddles with the horse. Oh, with the hose. Sorry. My eyes aren't working right. And speaking of eyes, I did hear back from John Fiore yesterday. The surgery went well. He let me know that he was home and everything was okay. So we'll pray now for a quick recovery for our John Thaddeus Fiore. I thanked him for being with us yesterday. Kathy Hand, good morning. Had to clean the snow and the ice off of the car. Kathy, I'm going to send you a link to this thing that I got. And in fact, I haven't even had to use it this year, but I love that I got it. And it covers your entire windshield and a little bit beyond. And it, can't remember if mine has a magnet or if it just goes inside the doors and you shut the doors, but you pull the whole thing off and all the snow comes with it. And so your windshield is left intact, ready for you to drive away. Okay, so let's pull a Kuan Yin card. And the message from the angels last night, don't know if I have time for story time, but it is the divine dance. The divine dance of dreaming and doing. That's the message. And maybe we do have time for it. It's not real long. What do you think? Dana, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. And Dana's asking for us to pray for her and her sick kitty who has upper respiratory infection. Well, Dana, I'm going to open up our prayer list. We have a really long prayer list, and let's see if we can go ahead and add you in there. I just have to get to it. There it is. Okay. And one other person to add in here. I'm going to do that while I'm thinking of it. Brookie, you made and ate many mud pies. I bet you did. I can see you doing that. And Dana liked to make mud pies. Awesome. All right, so let's do story time. We have a full moon cuppa. I love that, Brookie. Hi, Sally and Tony. Thank you for being here. All right, so the message from the angels from last night. Oh, hi, Joanne. Yes, but just wait until Leo's song comes on. You'll see her up and dancing. It's so funny. I talked to her mama last night, or yesterday actually, after the cuppa, and she was watching, and she said that is so funny that she knows Leo's song. Hi, Don Baker. All right, so the divine dance of dreaming and doing. This is a message. And I'm pretty sure it was Archangel Gabriel that gave me this message last night. I've been so focused on him because that's who we're going to talk about tonight on the angel class. And there will be an activation to Gabriel's energy, and Gabriel will do that. To accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream. Not only plan, but also believe. That's a quote from Anatole France. Dreams are not random thoughts or wishes. They are the seeds of divine inspiration planted within us by the Creator. Too often we fall into the trap of thinking that dreaming and doing are separate. We either dream big but hesitate to step forward, or we push ourselves to act but lack the vision to guide our steps. But true accomplishment, the kind that changes lives and moves mountains, requires both. Our dreams are sacred. They are the whispers of God's infinite possibility placed in our hearts for a reason. But dreaming alone is not enough. Without action, a dream remains a wish. Without belief, a plan remains a scribbled idea. Dear angels, Our dreams are important, yet sometimes we take them lightly or think they are unreachable. How do we bring more focus to them? Dear ones, belief is the fuel that turns a vision into reality. Without belief, your plans would crumble under doubt and your dreams dissolve into what ifs. Belief is not just hoping something will happen, it is the certainty that, with divine guidance, it already exists in the unseen. Archangel Gabriel delivers messages to us constantly. He appeared to Mary to deliver the message that she would bear the Christ child. It was not logic that carried her through, it was belief. She did not know every step of the journey ahead, but she trusted in the divine unfolding of the plan. This is the way to approach your own divine callings. You do not need to know every detail or control every outcome. You only need to trust. Take the first step and allow the path to reveal itself in divine timing. The angels whisper. Think of the dreams that have been placed in your heart. Have you been nurturing them with belief, or have you tucked them away in the shadows of doubt? The time is now to bring them into the light. Dare to dream, for your dreams are the language of your soul. Dare to act, for action is faith in motion. Dare to believe, for belief moves mountains and makes the impossible possible. So dream boldly, act courageously, and believe fiercely. The world is waiting for what only you can bring. Remember, when you move in faith, miracles unfold. Angels, today I promise to believe in my dreams. You know, there's so many beautiful nuggets in that message from the angels. I really love the last part, and I'm going to copy it. This one of these, the second to last sentence. I'm going to copy it and put it in the comments because I think we can all take time today to dwell on this. And when you think about what you're doing with your dreams, not just dreaming, but are you holding a belief that that dream can come to fruition? Or are you putting seeds of doubt in that dream? So I love this message when they said, dare to act, dare to believe. I love it. So hopefully you'll make a note of it or remember what the angel said with that. Oh, thank you, Sally. I appreciate your prayer. And Deirdre. And let's see if we had anybody else. Oh, Brandy ate the milk bones. I don't think we had milk bones when I was a kid. Linda Lemieux, good morning. And Kathy, I almost ordered one, but I was like, nah. In hindsight, I should have got one and maybe it would have kept the snow away. I think it definitely works well, Kathy. I know people that do have them and they work really well to help with weather. And I love that I have it for a sunscreen on my windshield. And at night, if I'm sleeping in my car, yes, I do that occasionally. I have that to put over the windshield for privacy. So, so you know about it. I don't have to send you the link, but yeah, it's not too late. You can have it in a couple of days. I don't think the snow is done just yet. Okay, so it is that time to focus on our prayers. Anybody else have a name, anyone that you would like to add in to the prayer list? I'm going to put up our prayers that Deirdre and Sally and Brandy always give for us, and then we will go into our prayer time. Thank you, Deirdre. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, and support for all families living with addiction, and prayers for our country of the United States. Thank you for that, Deirdre. And then, of course, Sally and Tony. Prayers for the lost, the lonely, the forgotten, the unloved, the homeless, and for all who live in fear of another. Also, for all on earth, may we see the divine light within. Absolutely. Hi, Mary Quincoli. I'm pretty sure we have Emerson on our list. I'll double check before I close it up. And good morning, Mama Hato Bear. So glad you're here. Okay. And then we had, I believe, Brandy with prayers for all that have been touched by suicide and dementia. Thank you for that, Brandy. Okay, Linda Lemieux has had bronchitis for 3 weeks and having trouble getting rid of it. Add me for that. Yes, you are on our list, my dear, so I'll remember when we get to your name that we're adding an extra prayer in there for your health to improve and for that to clear up. Oh, dear Kathy. Yes, get them out there because I know with this weather it's going to be kind of hard for them to replace a windshield. I don't think you have a garage. I'm trying to remember. No, I think I know your house. I don't think there is one that they can go in to replace that, but get it replaced for sure. Joanne said, this is a funny request. Need prayers for me. Ran into an absolute awful person yesterday. Such an unexpected entanglement of weird energy. Asking for clearing of my auric field. Let's do that before we actually go look at the prayer list. We'll clear all of our auras, but yeah, Joanne, let's cancel, clear, delete anything that might have attached to your aura. Good morning, Leo. Thank you for being here. And Annie's here. Good morning, Annie and Grayson. All right, well, I'm closing up the prayer list, and I'll be sharing that on the screen so we all can know those names that we are praying for. And let me get it started, and then we can clear our auras. Okay, so that's uploading. If you would like to clear your aura, what I would like for you to do is take a deep breath in. Why don't you close your eyes if you can safely do so? Take that breath into your heart and set an intention. The intention is for your aura and all around you that are experiencing your aura to have only love and light in my auric field. And then, once you set that intention, I want you to use your hands, spread your fingers open like this, like they're a comb, and start at the top, your crown chakra, and just comb through your aura. And you've set the intention, only love, only light, only that which is for your best and highest good. Comb through your aura all the way down. Pull out anything that doesn't feel good. And you'll feel it. You'll feel the shift if there's something there that has attached. This could be negative thoughts, negative words, things somebody has said, done, a news report, anything that's unlike love. So just comb that out of your aura and then rub your hands and any of that stuff that was attached, just give it up to the Creator. Send it to the universe for it to be transmuted into love and light. So that's how you do that. It's so simple to feel energy. And when you feel a heaviness, you may not feel it with your hands. You may just feel a difference. different parts of your body, especially if it's an emotional thing that has happened. You might feel your heart a little heavier. So just pull off anything that's not yours and let it go. Oh, Kathleen, I'm just seeing your message about Tinsley. I will add that after we get done with the prayers today. Okay, so this is our Peapod prayer list, and I don't know why it's... there we go. Now it's big enough that you can see it, hopefully. So with this prayer list, we lift up all of you, all of the P's for peace on earth, attention to human trafficking through Save Someone's Child, and support for parents through Guiding Grace. Oh, Deirdre, I love that for you. Awesome. All right, so now with our clear auras, we're going to focus on these names and places and animals. And as I read each one, just remember that this is a loved one that we are lifting up and holding them up to the light, bringing them forward to the Creator, and asking that they be seen, heard, acknowledged, and that prayers be answered for the best and highest good of all. So let us begin. Perchetta, Percheer, and Goofy, Aunt Mina and Neil Navriti, Jasmine and her family, Billy Hawkins and her family, Sheila and Kevin Gooden and their family, Gary Langford, Cecil Boone, and all of his and my sister Loretta's children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. And Cecil has a birthday coming up soon, so let's pray for him as he celebrates his first birthday alone. Nola, Joanne Castrillo and her family, and Joanne lifting you high, that your vibration lifts up, up, up. Dolores Cook, which is Joanne's mom, LZ, Elaine, Deirdre, and all of your family, your sister Steph and husband Bob, Adriel, Joni and son, John and Carl, Tia Fernetti, Mickey, Suzanne Millard and her family, Jacob, Marietta and Ed, Leo and his family, Lakshmi, Ken, Jim, Ryan, Josie and her mom, Tammy Williams, Meg and Jim Lorio and their family, Jean and Ron Lorio and family, Mary Lou Burdick and her family, Catherine and Michael Kovacs. And Catherine, we're lifting you up for healing and also emotional healing with your mom, who's on here, Lynn Nevins, Fred, Rosalind Good Vibes, Jimmy Wright, Sally and Tony De La Rosa and all of your family, Stacy Phillips, Kathy and Bob Hand and your family, Brandon, Christina, Gage, Michael, Patty, Sonia, Paul and Marlene, Joe and his wife, Pat Moss, and your family, Pat, Becky LaFave and Travis, Erica Hoppy and family, Corinne, Charlie Coons and family, and so glad you're doing well, Charlie. Hope Wellington Marshall, and Hope, we're lifting you up for you to get home safely today and be able to rest and recuperate, and praying for Zena and your girls and your parents, Carrie Baker, Andrea Gregg, Catherine, Annie Seven and Grayson, Cassandra and Destiny, Luz Orsini and family, Christine Lewis, Gail and Nick Zimmerman, Jennifer and Micah, Oksana and her family, Herb, Caitlin and Aunt Gail, Isabel and Paul and their daughters, Beata and her daughter Juliana, Linda Lemieux, Linda, lifting you up for complete healing. We speak healing over you and ask that our prayers be answered for complete healing from that bronchitis, that you'll be able to breathe and be healthy. And for your sons and your grandchildren, Linda's friend in Sarasota, Stacy and Josh Lord and their family, Mary Lord, John, Tatiana, Buster, Wayne, Blue Jean and Dave and all the fur babies and the horses, Dolly, Chance, Shasta, Noelle, Lindsay, Aunt Inga, Rose Sermon, Gary McCorkle, Brookie and your beautiful family, Dylan and baby Max, Brookie's Aunt Jeannie, the Girardi family, Jeanette and Ernie, Sean, Lillian, and over in Norway and her family, Kathleen Caputo, baby Wyatt, baby Haven, baby Divine, and now we're adding another baby, Tinsley, Kat, Candy and Pastor Bruce, Alba, Dottie and Dawn, Grace Isis, and all of her family over in Kenya, praying for that entire area of Kenya. Raymond, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Vicki King, Elaine Armstrong, Elena, Marianne, Henrik and Lorraine and John, Jeannie Aguilar and her grandson, who's 4 years old and will be having a major surgery this month, Eric, Tammy Fisk and her family, Lori, Kelly, Rochelle Martinez and Mom Rose, Stephen, Catherine, Ruth Anderson and family, and her sister-in-law Sharon, Jeannie's sister Merle, Deb Goldberg and family, Michelle, Crystal and Dean Nobles and family, Laura Hill, Julia Osborne, Sharon Rhea and family, Sherry Gatewood and her brother-in-law, Anaya Hummingbird, Tammy Hill and family, Phil B., Lynn Gallagher, Mary Crincoli and her family and friends, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Camilla and Nick, Lynn Andriozzi, Frank, Albie, Kenneth, Bobby, Mansi, Kamal, Akil and the Pakistan orphans, Yuri, Scott, Letitia, Mary, Joshua, James, Drake, Alicia Burns, Pam Dite, Kimberly, Ellen, Sue Seekoff and Richard, Dido Clark and her son Harry, Terry Gilstad, Chiara, Marissa, Claudia, Marianne Tish and family, Cassandra and Danny, Lenny, John Thaddeus Fiore, praying for his recovery from surgery, Kuka Carney and her family, Carol Fisher, Deborah, Violet, Walter, Sue and grandchildren, Jamie Stamler, Claudel Jackson, Debbie Carol Hawks, Carl, Chris Blake, Dante, Jerry, Kaylee, Trevor Jordan, Richard Weber, Charlotte Abrahams, Michelle Landers and her family, especially her son and daughter, Kagan and Wyatt Linder, Barbara Kaufman McGillicuddy, Bradley Capone, Andy, Amanda Summer, Miles and Sarah, Joanne McCann New, Whitney, Jude Doughton, Karen Gibbons and daughter, Julie Kiss and her mom Cynthia, Courtney, Ryan, M, Pat, Sophia, Erin Parker, Angelica Kampemans, Peggy, Claire, Carrie Klingon Butcher and her family, Brian Hughes, Pat O'Connor, Yolanda, Selby Barnes, Robin Waters Dykes and her family, Joey, Terry, Solar and Maya, Leanne, Pat, Joanne and Leo, Sam, Matt, Charles and Nita, Yusha, EC, Jen and Norm, Keith, Joe H., Marisol Soto, Deborah, Tyler, Chad Ehlers and daughter Mia, Dick Waters, Milton Carbajal, Tomas Diaz, Cameron, Boris Zoffman, Jacqueline Carbajal and David Reiger, Selby Barnes and Odd Barnes, Goon Ellen Sundahl, Maria Mitchinson Higman Simpson, Lisa Jo Davis, Jordan, Lydia Benedita, Rebecca Stewart Rickardson, Sonia Kay, Miles, Anjali Baha, Paula Graca, David Brett, Colleen, Dylan Hickson, Richard Barnes, Cole Grayson, Brandy Chari, JT, Francis Nalvin, Shauna, Danielle Riverin, Chris and Natika, Elise, Kara, Pam, Christine and Ed, Barbara and Diane, Kim, Catherine DeSanti, Mary Jane in Vermont, Carol Caruso, Val Meyer, Tasha, Jocelyn, Linda Kraft and family, Eric and John, Celestino Cosme, Darlene Ose, Paul G., Liam G., Pam, Daniel McGraw, Minna Brumley, Rebecca Sherman, Joe Ketterer, Gabrielle, Ina, Donna, Courtney, Nancy, Bailey, Jacob, Mary, Kim Bevan, Gabby Forrester, Don B. and family, Vega family, Laura, Lisa Capola Matroni, Bobby, Elaine, Shiraz, Sharu, Sandy, Adil, Laura, Evelyn Smith, Beatrice, Amina, all areas in our world where there's conflicts, all abused individuals and groups anywhere in the world, Ashley Miller, Alina, Susanna, Lana, Grace Anna, Kim Coles Vintner, Shoshana Sebring, Stephen, Keith, LP, Adam Holmes, Bob Smith, Chris, Christina and Clint, Janine, Heather, Kim, Jennifer, Cassandra Brown Henry, Tim Smith, Jeanette and Eric, Rachel Warren and family, Mark Hunter, Pat, Ainsley Grace and mom, Kathleen Viscomi, Betty, Judy Dorn, Kelly, Alma Jean, Jim Mershon's father, Rebecca Abraxas, Dana Rados, Darlene Trainer and her fur babies, Patricia, Jennifer Schwab and family, Steve Newman and Carol, Janet, Blue Sister Timmy, Margarita Estrada, Donna Sobel and her daughter Joanna, Soma, Christopher LZ, Emerson, Luisa Almeida, Patricia Torinas, Don Baker and his family, and especially his daughter Gia, Norman Ratner and Monica, Richard Scarborough, Richard James, Kathleen's cousin in Florida, Andre, Latrulia, Kathy's co-workers and supervisor, Rose, Danica and Annette, Mike, Emmanuel from Zambia, Lucy's mom, Mary, Dandy Williams-Weiss and Bennett Hilma Mazel Cocajon, Justin Brown and family, Rio, which is Hope's grandson, James, Justina, Sheila, Hans, Sherry Graham, the Wilk family, Ken and Tabitha, Susanna, Kelsey, Aunt Una, Max Smith, Jackie, Jeremiah, Noel Marshall, and Bob Warner, and travel prayers for them. They'll be home Friday to our little Magi. Vinny, Dylan's Uncle Chris, Brandon Diaz, Linda M., Martha, Shad Anderson, Joy, Holly Ann, Zita, Beji, Allie, Bree, Stephen Hoskins, Tara, Soma, Ben, Pat, Dee Dee, Linda, Julie, and Dana Benson and her kitty. So any others? I know some of you are giving me some updates on some of these, and I will make those adjustments afterward. But right now, we want to lift these prayers to our Creator, and we release these prayers that we've laid before you, God, and release them now into your hands, knowing that your love surpasses all understanding. May we find peace in surrender, patience in waiting, and joy in receiving. Teach us to remain steadfast in hope and to look for the signs of your presence in all that unfolds. Thank you, Creator, for the blessings yet to come, the lessons we will learn, and the love that surrounds us always. We have faith and trust, and we believe that we are seen and heard, and that every prayer is answered in its divine plan And we thank you, God, for that. We thank you to all of divinity for hearing our prayers and receiving them. And now please pray this prayer with me. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is hope, where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. And we give gratitude by saying, thank you, God. We love you so much. All glory to our God and to all of divinity that surrounds us and supports us every day as we hold our loved ones dear in our hearts. And the people say, amen. And we trust and we believe. Thank you, thank you. And I saw our Blue Jean come in. And Jennifer, thank you for being here. All right, well, it is that time piece, but I forgot to read the Kuan Yin card, so I'm going to do that before we do our thank you, I love yous. Growing towards rebirth. It is easy to love the butterfly, a symbol of hope and emergence into new life. The path of the caterpillar may seem somewhat less blessed, yet without the caterpillar, the butterfly cannot be. Accept that which is ending so you can open up and receive that which is beginning. This is the flow of life. So thank you to everyone who received the love today that we share out so gracefully and so beautifully and without any reservations, without any judgment. We love you unconditionally. If you're here for the first time, thank you for joining in. And every Wednesday, we review our prayer list and then we add to it or we adjust it for whatever needs to be adjusted. So I'm getting ready to play Leo. So y'all pay attention to what's happening behind me. Watch as this little one recognizes that, hey, she's almost done being on that computer and she can take me OUT. She knows. She knows his song. I think she loves his song. Magi, you're so funny. So thank you. I love you. We love our teens. Gonna do the happy dance. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Teri's almost done. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste, y'all. Joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Right, Sally? She just knows. She knows Leo's song, and she knows that's the last thing she hears before I tell you all. Have a great day. Love always is the winning team, and you can side with us. There is always no space in the pot for more love. You're dancing with me. Come on, let's say hello to the peas. Say hello. Okay, there we go. There's my girl. I love you, namaste, y'all. Dogs are very smart, aren't they, Auntie Jean? Yeah, out into the rain, Deirdre. All right, you ready? Just simply align, allow. Triple A, y'all.
Morning Cuppa full of joy, a very
Oh,
big
Brittany,
day.
you're
Just
so
another day alive.
welcome.
I be called the triple A. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you,
Oh,
namaste.
we know
Morning
that,
Cuppa full
Leo.
of joy, a very day. Just
You would
another day
love little
alive. I be called the
Magi.
triple
It's
A. Morning Cuppa full
magical.
of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Yo.
Max's barking at her. Hi. Hi. We're almost done. Almost. Almost. Yeah, almost. Now she's gonna talk. You're gonna talk. You're gonna talk to the TV. You're gonna say Triple A down. Or you're gonna say namaste. 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 She knows that word too. That's right. All right, come on. Woo! Magi, say woo! We're going outside. We're going outside. Oh my gosh, she's killing me. Oh, Dana, thank you for being with us today. So, tonight, 7 p.m., we're going to talk about Archangel Gabriel and feel into his beauty, his grace, his love, and he'll do an activation for us, and we'll be blessed by that. Oh, yeah. Annie, what a great idea. A piece for piece sweater for our doggies. Let's do it. I love that. And I also had an inspired thought last night. Our 5 year celebration is March 20th. Put it on your calendars. That will be our 5th anniversary of being together as the Peas for Peace, the Angelic River family. I think we should do the book launch on that day for midnight calls. What do you think? Let me know, because it's going to be special and we'll be on Zoom. Let's just do the book launch at the same time that we have our 5th anniversary celebration. I love that inspired thought. I believe that was from the angels, and hopefully we'll have a full house of you all being there together. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being in my heart and being a big part of my life. And thank you for accepting little Magi P into our fold. She loves you all. Oh, Kathleen thinks it's a good idea. I like both of these ideas. I love the sweaters for the babies and our book launch at the same time as our anniversary celebration. And bring your books to that celebration if you have them. You have the tiny books, if you have the bigger books. And I can't wait for you to see the one that's coming out next month. And it's going to be special. I love you so much. I'll be back on in an hour with Dr. Ruth Anderson. We're going to meditate, excavate today. So see you all tomorrow. I love you so much. I always hold you right here in my heart. So from my heart to your heart, namaste.